look at the AI infrastructure that these tokens, or let's say you go on to your favorite AI chatbot like ChatGPT, you actually don't know where those tokens are going, and in many cases, almost in all cases, they're going outside of the country. So this concept of data residency and data security is actually we've seen as a barrier for growth in Japan, because there's these big corporations that they want to make sure that they've got control of their AI story, of their sovereign compute. So, one thing AI, and one of the reasons for our existence and our mission is, number one is, all of our data centers are here in Japan. All of the tokens that are generated and distributed remain here in Japan, so they never leave the country. And then if I start to talk to companies that are already using AI, they're typically using like the big three, right? Like Gemini or ChatGPT or Anthropic's Claude. And two things happen. One is that they do a proof of concept and they're like, well, this is great, it's very helpful, but it's very expensive. And then the other one is, well, they'd like to do it, but the security, like these models aren't really
Right.
built for staying in Japan, the Japan security laws, Japan's regulations, even things like Japanese language or Japanese culture, or what industries and businesses matter to Japan. So one of the things that we've tried to do on our side is, again, our data centers are all in Japan. We're using the latest and greatest open source models. We're training them specifically on Japanese language, on Japanese enterprise. And I think by solving that data residency issue, by providing access to fast, inexpensive, safe, secure tokens within Japan, that hopefully we can overcome at least one of those barriers and start to kind of kickstart that growth. And then you start to layer in when you're not using the closed models, but when we're working with a company like AMD and we're able to start to fine tune and take these models and make them more Japan friendly. So we've got these benchmarks that show, well, which models work best in Japan, both in the language and cultural sensitivity, and for enterprises, for industries that Japan actually cares about. I think that'll probably what's going to help accelerate that growth here in the next phase.